Don't ever doubt you'll be someone. Always go for what you want. Get up and put your purpose on. Get up, feel the sunshine on your face. Believe that you deserve it all. Put in the work and you will end up far. This is my show and tell. So tell me, are you ready to get it on? So tell me, yeah. So tell me, are you ready? So tell me, are you ready for me? So tell me, are you ready? Tell me, are you ready? What's up? This is Lauren Teeks Wilson. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time, welcome back to my channel if it's not. And we're going to talk about Monica's sophomore album, The Boy Is Mine. Monica's The Boy Is Mine released July 14th, 1998. This is her sophomore album. The last time we heard from Monica from this point was her first album, Miss Thang, and I believe the last single she had released was For You I Will, her last charting single before she started releasing official singles from her second album, The Boy Is Mine. And the first single, entitled just that, featuring the duet with the amazing Brandy. As you can see, I am a huge Brandy fan. It's a Brandy world over here. These are the printed first singles, which I have. I'll never forget when I first saw the cassette at a swap meet CD store, probably, or like at the local shopping, shopping, what do you call those places where you go shopping and it's like your local liquor store, your local grocery store, like the local plaza or something. They used to have like 24-hour picture places where you can get your pictures taken and they'll develop them. You can go buy electronics and they'll have a place where you can buy records. Super cool. Never forget the first time I saw these bad boys. I had to rebuy the single a couple of times. The first time I had it, it didn't have the CD on the inside. Someone just, I guess I stumbled across it and I ended up getting it without the CD. The second time I bought it with the CD, and I ended up buying another version to the single, which is this is the international version of the single, which includes the club mix, acapella, instrumental, and all those things. The American versions just features the radio edit and the instrumental that you can sing along to. So yes, The Boy Is Mine, that was the first single off of this record. Monica, I believe, was 17 at the time, and I have a few clippings and a few like historical, landmarks in here. Here's another shot of Monica at this time on the front cover of Right On magazine. Right there you see Brandy and Mace Usher. There's another magazine, a Word Up magazine, right when The Boy Is Mine dropped, which features an article with the lovely Monica and Brandy. I love the pictures that they chose. And I wonder what Monica picture, I believe the Monica picture that came with this book is this shot right here. That's the shot on the inside, giving us Angel of Mine for real. Speaking of Angel of Mine, let's get into this album. Now, this album was released by Arista, and her producers are Dallas Austin, who also produces TLC's records and a lot of different records. Executive producers are also Clive Davis. The first track coming off of this album is a Dallas Austin record called Street Symphony. It would have been kind of cool if the album was entitled Street Symphony. What do you guys think? Let's get into the detail of this record. I know mine is kind of ruined. I have a story about it. Can y'all see Monica's logo reflecting off the light? Did anyone know that that was there when they opened the booklet? Do y'all see her name reflecting? Monica, the transparent logo. This is one of my favorite Monica logos, by the way, and I love the blue packaging and the attitude, the diva fur, all of that. And I have a cool shot of the advertisement as well, as you guys saw in the beginning. This is what the advertisement looked like on the back of magazines at the time. Super duper cool. And speaking of which, speaking of clippings, I have a clipping in my Brandy book, as you guys probably seen before in my Brandy's Never Say Never video, along with the other magazine clippings that I have, like the Usher magazine and this magazine here. I used to flip my pictures around in my book. That's how I found out there was pictures of Aaliyah on the back and Monica, like on this clipping with Brandy at the MTV Music Awards, that iconic night. We all know what went down, that iconic performance of The Boy Is Mine. And on the back there's Monica. a gorgeous shot of Monica. Like, they used to do this all the time. Like, if you saw Brandy, you could expect to see Monica on the back or vice versa, or in there somewhere on the set of the First Night music video. And this is actually her at 18. Monica was 18 in 1998, and Brandy was 19. She's a year older. Brandy is a year older than Monica, I believe, or a year and a half. Is there any more pictures of Monica in this Brandy book of mine? Because there's I probably have a few more pictures from that night in this book. But my sister actually had that picture on her wall when I was really young, a picture of Brandy and Monica from that night at the VMAs. Yeah, so I got it. One thing that I loved about Monica at this time were her sleeve covers, because she was covering her tattoo. Something very different about Monica in the Boys Mind era and the Boys Mind era and the Miss Thang era. She was a little bit rougher around the edges and had a little more like home girlish, if you will. I hate using that word, but that's the word that they used a lot back in the day. She had like a homegirl vibe to her. Same thing with Brandy. She had like a homegirl vibe to her. And when they both kind of switched into their second albums, they had a more like regal, glamour, softer look. That was like the look for I guess women period at that time, because you seen Monica like lose the short haircut, let the haircut grow out, arch the eyebrows, add a little more makeup, add a little more softness, and she had tattoos. And she said Clive wanted her to keep her tattoos covered because it didn't fit the glamorous, you know, cookie cutter shape that they wanted all the women to do. This is why Brandy was subject to it as well. Perfect image, look perfect, all this unreal type of stuff pressure that they put on artists. But I loved how she had a unique spin to it, as well as Brandy, because I know Brandy wanted her hair to be out of braids by Never Say Never, but they were like, that is too grown for you. Her market thought, mostly her mom, was like, nope, stick to that market. We want you to look like this, be like this. So a lot of the times that's what the artists have to deal with. And a fun fact, Monica was in a couple of movies during the Boys Mind era between like 99 to 2000. Well, in 2000, it was Boys and Girls and Love Song, which I love. But the reason why my packaging is kind of like flawed and ruined is because I had it in a CD case as such, and I let a friend of mine hold it, and they were gonna shake something out of the window. It ended up flying out of the window, and a car ran over the case. Thank God the CD is still intact. It did not get cracked when that happened, but oh my God, crazy things that could happen to your bodies of work. I had it in the car, that's why. But yes, this is the shot of Monica inside of the CD, and this is the back shot of it. Now, back to the track listing. This album has 13 tracks, and it has several singles released from this record. As I was saying earlier, The Boys Mind is the first one, released in May 4th, 1998, and the second single is The First Night. The third is Angel of Mine. Going back to the first track, which is produced by Dallas Austin, like I said, it would have been cool if we would have gotten that album title, but you know, I think it was business. It was the best business to title the album The Boys Mind. Of course, Street Symphony is written by Dallas Austin and produced by him as well, and arranged by him. And I love how Monica is killing it. Speaking of killing, the background vocals is done by Deborah Killings, who does a lot of TLC's background vocals, Usher, Toni Braxton, a lot of the Arista artists, if you will. You know? Hi, Figaro. Figaro, please, not right now. Not right now.
Camera speed.
Not right now. I love the lyrical content of Street Symphony because it sounds like she's talking to a guy that's in the lifestyle, and she wants to pull him to the other side so he knows that he doesn't have to live that life to make means and make things happen. And you know, it just really speaks to a lot of situations that are like that. And it's very real. It kind of reminds me of what could have been going on between Monica and C Murder, because us Monica fans, especially her ride or die fans, know that she dated him or was dating him at the time. And we all speculate and wonder, was Street Symphony about C Murder? Look, the second track is The Boy Is Mine, which is the title track featuring Brandy, produced by Rodney Jerkins, produced by Brandy, and Dallas Austin. I think he produced Monica's part specifically. That's why he has a producing credit. So when they sent the track to Monica to record. He mixed her vocals, and then they sent the track back to Rodney, and then he mixed Brandy's vocals and her parts. So that's why they have producing credits. But the track was entirely built by Rodney Jerkins, and the song was written by Brandy, LaShawn Daniels, Fred Jerkins, Rodney Jerkins, and I don't know who Jay Tadra is, but that's my first time seeing that note in here. But we love that song. It's about two girls fighting over the same dude that they're dating at the same time, a two-timing dog, right? But as Brandy and Monica said, oh, we are not fighting over boys. But it's a concept that worked at the time due to the culture, like Jerry Springer, all that kind of stuff, as Jerry Springer was in the video. The third song, coming right after The Boy Is Mine, I love this song. It's Ring the Bell. I love how the beats sound. I love the bell in the beginning, and I love the slow, like the tempo of the beat. It low-key sounds like it could have been a Missy Elliott beat, doesn't it? But it was also written by Dallas Austin and arranged by him as well. Now, after Ring the Bell, you have the second single, The First Night, which has a music video. The Boy Is Mine obviously also has a music video. It was #1 for 13 weeks. How could you not know that that song had a music video? But not Ring the Bell, but The First Night also has a music video. And this has a great message. It just talks about how you want to take your time in getting to know a friend and want to know what direction you want to take it into. You know what I mean? This song is produced by Dallas Austin as well, right? This song is produced by Jermaine Dupri, T Savage, and M. McLeod, as well as P. Sawyer. I love Jermaine Dupri for producing this song. It sounds like a Jermaine Dupri record, but you hear him on the record anyway. So anything that Jermaine Dupri does, it's going to stand out. Look at all Escape's music. Look at all the remixes that he's done. The next track after that is Misty Blue. Speaking of blue, look at all of the blueness that's coming off of here. Look at the pretty cool pictures and the pretty cool shots of Monica. I love those 3 pictures of her. And I love that one. This is one of the shots that they use on her single cover, or an alternative take for The First Night, if I'm not mistaken. There's a shot of Monica and her mom. This is a pretty cool shot as well. I love the designs and the art direction that they took. She looks a lot like her mom. A lot. Like, they look like sisters right there. Look almost like the same person. But yes, The First Night, coming out of The First Night is Misty Blue. It's a cover song, and Dallas Austin arranged and produced the new version for Monica, and I just love that she has such a soulful voice where she can capture the essence of a song like Misty Blue. Kudos, and you know, I got to give it to Monica for holding her own. It reminds me of like when Mary J. Blige covers like I'm Going Down. You know, like Monica can really sing those soulful big songs too. Coming after that, you have Angel of Mine. Now, when did Angel of Mine get released as a single? I must know. And Angel of Mine was the 3rd single off of her sophomore album, and it was released November 9th, 1998, so at the end of 1998, which also has a music video which features the amazing Tyrese. Love Tyrese, man. Shout out to you. And I believe that song was a cover released by another female artist. If anybody knows who that female artist was, put it in the comments. And Monica did it, I think, the following year or the 2 years afterwards. Written by R. Lawrence and T. Potts. And it was produced by Rodney Jerkins, which is pretty cool. So it also complements The Boy Is Mine. So that's 2 songs that she has by Rodney Jerkins. The interesting thing about Monica's album, it's not really intended to be a Rodney Jerkins album like Brandy's album, but I think since The Boy Is Mine is already on here, it made sense for him to work with her. But it's like he didn't get like half of the album or most of the album like on Brandy's album. He just got like a couple of tracks, which makes a lot of sense. But her main producer is Dallas Austin. Dallas Austin was responsible for the production and the writing on her first album. So it's obvious why Rodney Jerkins is on this album. So coming after Angel of Mine, you have I'm Gonna Be Fine. Tell me, baby, what you see. I ain't tripping over you. I love that song. And it's featuring Outkast. I believe it's both Outkast members. I hear both Outkast members, but Big Boy's verse is slamming. He stands out a lot on this song. And yeah, I'm Gonna Be Fine. I wish it would have had a video. That's one of the songs on this album that should have had a music video. So after I'm Gonna Be Fine, you have Inside. Another one of those ballads where an artist shows that they can hold their own. This is written by Diane Warren, and this is in those times where balladeers and real ballads matter, where it sounded like it was a theme to a movie, or it sounded like it was enchanting. I miss ballads. Great ballads. Not boring, just a slow song. We just need a slow song. I think people are very simple-minded. Not people, but I think the things have changed and things have become so minimal and simple these days. It's insane. Like, even with like the art direction of certain things, like when they used to like do art and design back in the early 2000s, everything was so intricate and had little bitty like details and intricacy. Now it's just like simple does it, simple does simple things. So I wish that we would get back to the detail of things. But yes, after Inside, after that beautiful ballad where Monica shows you her balladeer prowess, you got Take Him Back. I love Take Him Back. Should I take him back after what he did? After Inside, you have Take Him Back. I love that song because of the sample that they use, and I love the beat, and I love the message, talking about a situation where you go through something over and over again with a person, but you have this sort of hope and you just keep pushing forward, and then you separate, and then you wonder, should I take this person back again, or should I take them back this time? There's a lot that has been done, but I care for this person. I love this person. I adore this person. So yes, I can absolutely relate to the Take Him Back, Take Her Back, whatever you want to call it, however you want to name it. Right Here Waiting, featuring 112, is another ballad by Armax and B. Gaddish. I hope I'm not butchering your name. Produced by David Foster. Now, David Foster and Diane Warren were the big heavy hitters in the music industry at this time. They produced songs for Whitney Houston, Toni Braxton, so many big artists. So it makes sense that Diane Warren and David Foster is on this album with ballads. Right Here Waiting features the supergroup 112. I love 112. They have hits like Cupid and Only You and Peaches and Cream, you know, stuff like that. So I love 112. I feel like this is another one of those songs that should have had a music video. It would have been cool to see an elegant, regal Monica, you know, like she looked in the Angel of Mine video, and 112 singing along with it. But you know what? I haven't seen all of the videos, I don't feel, to Monica's second album. I've been doing my homework and research on it. I remember The Boy Is Mine, obviously, an Angel of Mine, but I recently found out that Inside, the song on the album that we were just talking about, Inside, right before Take 'Em Back, has a music video. Did anyone else know that? Street Symphony, The Boy Is Mine, The First Night, Angel of Mine, Inside, and For You I Will. Those are the songs on this album that have music videos. So right after Right Here Waiting, you have Cross the Room. See it from across the room. So right after Right Here Waiting, you have So right after the track Right Here Waiting featuring 112, you have Cross the Room, which sounds like a part 2 as far as like the production. It sounds like a part 2 to The First Night. It just gets you out of your seat, even though they're totally two different producers and themes and songs. But I just love how she has those party songs and those club songs on her albums. Like, you can definitely hear Cross the Room playing in the club as well as The First Night. I definitely could. I love Cross the Room. It's produced by Dallas Austin and written by him, and it features the background vocals of Deborah Killings as well. Keep It to Myself. I love this song. Keep It to Myself is my favorite song off of this album as far as a Monica song. Like, I'm not counting The Boy Is Mine because I love that song because it's a Brandy song, but it's Brandy's on it, you know. But besides that song and the singles off this album, because the singles, all of the singles are great, I Keep It to Myself is probably my favorite album cut. If I have a top 3, it would be Take Him Back, Keep It to Myself, and The Boy Is Mine. Sorry, I had to include it. I couldn't help it. But if I didn't mention The Boy Is Mine, I would have to do Gonna Be Fine. Yep, gonna be fine. Taken back. I keep it to myself. Those are my top 3, excluding The Boy Is Mine. The next song you have after that is the last song off of this album. It is For You I Will, which was featured off of the Space Jam. The last song you have off of this album is For You I Will, which was featured off of the Space Jam soundtrack in 1996. Now, in my opinion, this song kind of kicked off this era besides The Boy Is Mine, because that was, I feel, one of the first Monica songs we kind of heard her mature and grow. It was one of those bigger songs. It wasn't so hip-hop filled. It was one of those, okay, she is a young lady. She is mature. She can hold her own. And it was a perfect song to close out this album. Now, what are y'all favorite songs off of this album? What are your favorite Monica songs or albums? What is your favorite Monica moments? This is, I don't know, I can't choose because her first album is great, but I guess right now, The Boy Is Mine would have to be my favorite right now. But I know she has so many great records that we're gonna get into. I'm trying to flash the logo at you, at y'all, at you. Look, the Monica logo. Can you see it? Look. Look at that. Monica. Look, let me get closer. There it goes. Isn't that cool? See, that's what I mean by little intricate details, little small details that you would have to kind of like really be paying attention to look for. Now everything is so simple. Like if this was like something new, it probably wouldn't have that many pictures in it. First of all, I probably would have like 2 or 3 pictures, and everything would probably be like one color. And then like the logo would probably be like a basic straight kind of like print, and nothing kind of like funky or colorful or bold, nothing. It probably wouldn't have this transparent logo on it at all if it came out today. It probably wouldn't have all these colors either. I don't know. It would probably be very minimal. Very, very minimal. But yes, that's my review of Monica's second album, The Boy Is Mine. Y'all like, comment, and subscribe to this video. Let me know what Monica album you want me to do next. I'm thinking about doing her first album. Y'all let me know in the comments. I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.